Make this about race. You just did.
It about race because you're a racist.
You just did. You made it about race. When did I mention a race? Did I mention a color? When did I do that?
You don't necessarily have to.
Why? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
We went on a tour at an ICE facility. There were a third Hispanic, a third Asian, and a third black.
And I'll add another story. There was a guy from Scotland who came here illegally, and he had become a quote-unquote principal at a Catholic school. Guess what? Everybody was screaming, deport the guy. So don't play that racist crap. It's not going to work. Please. And I don't know.
Don't even try it.
Are you discriminating against me because I'm white? Are you making this an issue because of the color of my skin?
Here's the thing. I'm white too. So what's your point?
Okay, well, what is your point?
No, I'm just trying to figure out why did you...
You played the race card.
No.
You played the race card.
Yes, you did.
Here's the thing. How can I play a race card?
You did because you said it was about race.
Here's the thing.
Nice try.
You accused us of being racist. Well, you played the race card.
That's it. Bam.
You brought it into the situation.
Like, why do Americans think like this? I'm just curious.
What do you mean, why do Americans think like this?
We believe in the rule of law.
He's European.
We
Okay.
believe in the rule of law.
From where?
I'm from Barcelona.
Excelente.
That's nice. We believe in the rule of law. You make it about race. We didn't make it about race. Look at, if the majority of the people break the rule of laws of a certain race, then that's just what it is.
So then, what do you consider
So,
sanctuary city?
in Spain, do you guys have open borders in Spain?
We actually do. What are you talking about?
And have you seen how
Free trade movement.
in Spain they are overrun with destructive refugees? There has been massive terrorist attacks. What happened in Cologne? 1,000 people were sexually assaulted. Are you kidding me?
Here's the thing. We have open borders because we understand that humans are not supposed to have borders. Period.
Why do you say that? What do you mean humans don't have borders? What are you talking about? You have a home, don't
You
you?
believe in borders.
I do not believe in borders.
You have to. Your door is open.
Open
You have no
air.
doors
Can
in
we
your
go
house?
to your house?
Why do you need a border? Why do you need
that's
physically-
Oh, you didn't answer the question.
You believe in borders for you.
No, here's the thing.
No.
Why do you need physically a border?
No,
But you didn't answer our
Can we
question.
order to your house?
Okay.
So you don't have a door on your home.
No, store. You believe in borders for you, but not for other people. You're a hypocrite.
They're just Americans, huh?
No, you're a
What do you mean just Americans? Now you're discriminating against us because we live here?
Here's the thing, Americans. I came here with an open mind. I came here to learn about the American culture. It's like, well, let's see what can Americans teach me. They can't be just about what they show in the UK, what they used to say in Spain. That, no, they're all ignorant, that they only speak one language.
We have asked you a series of questions and you refuse to answer them. So why are you calling us ignorant? We ask you questions. Okay, no me importa. Why aren't you going to answer my question? But why won't you answer my question? Oui, je parle français, merci bien. Encore une fois, qu'est-ce que vous avez dit? Je ne l'entends pas. Votre accent, c'est très fort. Votre français n'est pas très propre. Votre français n'est pas propre.
So we can understand what you're saying.
Well,
Try it again.
I don't.
allows you to speak any language.
That's fine. We didn't say you couldn't. It's about being able to understand.
I can speak 5 languages.
It's
That's nice.
called being rude.
Okay, but at any rate, you didn't answer our
It's
question.
rude if you're speaking in front of
But you still didn't
somebody.
answer our question, so you don't have a door in your home. Because you say you don't believe in borders.
Wait. Here's the thing. If you're talking about everyone has a door, common sense, yes.
Well, there you go. That's what a border is for. It's common sense for a nation.
Here's
Spain has borders. Yes, they do. Give me a break. You're lying. Wrong. Sorry, that is so not true. Why is it that I have seen Spanish police, they stop migrants who are crossing the Mediterranean Sea, and there are people who are called sin papeles. Oh, yes, there are borders.
Oh, here's the thing. Let's see. Let's think about that for 5 seconds.
Okay.
What is it about the Mediterranean Ocean that is so
It's
dangerous to cross?
Mediterranean Ocean, what about it?
So don't make fun of my English.
Okay, but if you're saying it's dangerous,
It's,
I was trying to clarify, that's all. Just like with your French, I didn't quite understand. I'm just clarifying what you said in English. So the Mediterranean Ocean is dangerous. I agree with you.
At the end of the day, it's this. Here, who is the number one scapegoat most of the time? Unfortunately.
Who's the number one scapegoat?
Unfortunately. From what I see. Because remember, I'm
Okay.
an outsider. I came to America
Okay.
to study. I came here to learn about American culture.
Okay.
I came here to learn about Latinos. I never ran into a Latino before I came here.
Okay.
Okay. And I came up open mind. Okay, let me see what America can teach me. Let me see what I can learn in perspective.
Well, you're saying, first of all, how we exercise our First Amendment rights, and we're not afraid to do it.
But what is your second part of your First Amendment?
Okay, there are 5, actually. Freedom of speech, freedom of the press, freedom of religion, freedom of association, and freedom of petition.
First part, first sentence. Finish the second part of that sentence.
Which one are you focusing on, just for the sake of time?
Well, yeah, the first part. Freedom of speech.
Absolutely.
Complete the sentence.
Okay, keep going.
As long as it doesn't hurt another party.
Where does it say that?
No.
And how do you define harming another citizen?
Freedom of speech, period. Whether it offends anybody or not.
That's about assembly.
Freedom of speech.
No, incorrect.
So those are 2 different rights, though?
You could go to jail for actually offending that right.
Wrong. Now, that's true in Europe, where people make quote-unquote controversial remarks. They go to prison. Yes, there are people who are severely fined. It's insane.
Anything we want.
Like in France.
Because we do not put anybody in danger.
It's about physical threat. So you said you wanted to learn about American culture. We're schooling you on what the First Amendment's about. Do you have a First Amendment in Spain? Do you have a similar...
We are the only country in the world that has freedom of speech.
Okay.
People are humans at the end of the day.
People are humans. What is this about people being human or not human? We're talking about the rule of law.
Listen, if Spain doesn't want to have borders and you want to have everybody in there, go ahead. And if you want to have people come in and you're not checking them for diseases, you can spread disease throughout all Spain, have fun.
We have a bunch of...
And that's been an issue in Spain as well. Okay, so...
Here's the thing.
Okay.
Explain this to me. Then why is it that now in Europe, about 99.9% of venereal diseases are gone? But yet in America,
They're not gone. That's not true. No, they're not.
crazy
Sorry.
here in America. Like, what's going on in America? I
We
would
have
like
an
to know.
outbreak of tuberculosis, of measles.
Yes. But what's
Where do you
going
think
on?
it came from?
It's come from...
Since Spain has open borders, we'll tell all those people, go to your place.
I think it's a great idea. Go to Spain.
All day.
You've got the IQ of like.
No.
He's
He's got quite an IQ. That is a good
When
point.
you can't respond.
Now, you were saying slander.
There's a large
What
body of water.
what was the slander that you were offended by?
She was saying that it's legal to do it.
You just said it.
What's the slander that you were accusing us of?
It's about legality.
But you did mention slander, so what is it?
I don't know.
We're all
You said it though. Okay, so you don't know what you said. That's your choice.
Do you know how many people across the world would come to the U.S. if we had open borders? We cannot possibly.
It's unprecedented.
Okay.
And the same is happening in Spain.
Here's the thing. You have massive country, thousands of kilometers.
No.
right?
It's not about. It's not about.
That is not the issue.
It's not about the land.
Kilometers long, right? We're keeping it simple. Okay.
It's not about the land.
No, and I learned this here. I learned that 60% of the land that you own here in America, you don't even use. I'm like, okay,
I
I'm
just
curious.
said it's
Like,
not about the land.
What difference does
It's
that
not
make?
about the
No.
land.
But think about it.
It's
America
about the
is crowded.
resources.
America's in danger.
Wait, you said America is crowded, but then you're talking about 60% land. What's going on?
No.
He's
exactly.
saying that's what
That's what I'm
people are
saying.
saying.
No, Americans say this.
Yeah.
I'm saying Americans say that America is
It's
crowded.
not about the land.
It's about the rule of law, which you don't respect it,
It's
you don't
about
care,
the resources.
so it doesn't matter.
It's our land. If we want it wide open, then it's going to be wide open. We don't owe anybody to come here.
Okay, you're...
If people don't like their countries, let them fix it. Let
Sure.
them take responsibility.
You said you want to learn about
for it.
American culture, like to help Spain or what?
No, I want to learn what is America about. Because,
Okay.
I mean,
Rule
it's
of
kind of
law.
crazy.
Rule of law.
Yeah, oh yes.
America is painted all over the world as a violent country.
Who's painting this? That's not true from everybody. Wrong.
I
Have you
don't
ever been to
care.
your site?
Yes, I have. I've been to Great Britain. I was received very well by people there. I was in France. I spoke French and they understood me. I met Canadians, Franco-Canadiens. On parlait avec eux. It was great. And they love this country. They still speak of this as the new world. They do.
You're Canadian.
No, I was born here. Torrance,
born
California. Yes.
Okay, but where are your parents from originally?
Let's see. My father, Texas. My mother, Pennsylvania. His parents, Ohio. One of my great-grandparents was from Ontario, Canada, but she was French Canadian.
Okay.
Franco-Ontarien.
But at the end of the day,
What is it?
You don't look Native American at all.
So what? I was born here. That makes me native. So are you discriminating against me because of my skin again? You said I don't look a certain way. What does that have to do with anything? I haven't brought that up. You just did. That is the second time. Why are you engaging in this race baiting? Why are you doing that? You said racist, and now you're judging me by the color of my skin. What? This is the second time it's happened.
If the world uses this, why is everybody rushing to come to this?
If this country is so bad, why do people want to be here? Why did you want to visit?
Let's think about that for 5 seconds.
That's fine.
Who's coming here?
We have lots of people. We have people from China. We have people from Japan. We have people from Mexico.
Is it older people who are coming here?
All over the world, all age
Who's
groups.
coming here?
All age groups, absolutely. And we are asking that they do it legally. Is that a bad thing?
They just burn themselves.
Why?
Burn ourselves.
I'm actually not on fire, but well, I'm on maybe metaphorically, but that's okay.
No, wait, explain that. What's your name?
And see, they have to engage in shame. That's all they have.
See, that's what
You don't even explain your own questions. What intelligence do you have?
That's what people do when they can't. They can't.
You want to understand it? I'm going to give you a real simple thing. Understand the rules of your house, where you live.
Okay.
That you have the right to decide who comes in your house
Don't you?
and who does not. That's it. When you understand that, then you understand us.
And-
if you believe
and the
that you have
national
the
take
right
on it.
to determine who comes in your house and who does not, then you are right on board with us, because that is exactly what we believe.
Absolutely.
So then,
You had a question about sanctuary cities. What is a sanctuary city?
I know what's sanctuary.
Okay, you had asked the question?
No, here's the thing. Sanctuary cities mostly go for immigrants. Just immigrants in general.
No,
No.
wrong, wrong.
They were meant
For people who are here illegally.
It doesn't
No.
matter.
Yes, it does matter.
Absolutely.
Wrong again.
At the end of the day, it's supposed to be a sanctuary city.
Sanctuary
Most
cities
people
for
come to
illegal
this
immigrants. Who cares if
And
they're legal?
it wasn't a sanctuary for Kate Steinle. It wasn't a sanctuary city for those 5 who were burned in a fire. We were there. We met the widow. Her husband was killed in that fire.
People in Oklahoma that took them to
I don't
They're
know.
supposed to be here. They're supposed to.
The issue there is in citizenship.
Are supposed to
Your
be
argument
here.
at first, when I heard you out there, well, not you, because you just went off rant. I don't understand.
Oh, no, no,
But see, here's the thing.
Why do they have to insult?
Let 'em
But go ahead.
Here's the thing. Your point was is that these illegal immigrants, whatever they are, whatever race, I don't even care. They come here, they terrorize your land. But explain this. Why is
Not
it that
all of
all
them,
over?
some.
But, okay, but
Fair enough.
Okay, but they're being painted like this, right?
No.
What do you mean they're being painted? Somebody is behind it.
When you go up on the podium,
Like,
Okay.
seriously, you.
No.
Okay, my first time here. Because I said, you know what, I'm part of this community now. I need to start contributing to this community because, hey, I'm here to learn, and hopefully people learn from me. At
Okay.
the end of the day. That is my mission. Or I would not be bothering.
Can I say something
Sure.
without being interrupted?
Go for it.
Okay.
right there. Go ahead.
Okay. We know a lot of the families who are in the Remembrance Project. We know them personally. Okay? So these are people who have lost their children.
And
Oh,
I'm sorry.
you're not?
I'm sorry
Okay.
for that.
Who have lost their children. Okay, number one, you should never lose your child, right?
Period.
Okay, that's number one. Number two, they lost them to a violent murder. Okay. Number three, the person who killed them should not have even been here. Can you imagine how they feel? Can you imagine?
This is a lack of
I cry
enforcement.
when I hear their
But
stories.
see, how about this? Let's ignore fast that they were not supposed to be here. Let's just ignore that fact.
No.
No, you can't. That's the whole
That
point.
is a
Let's
fact.
ignore
We
that for
can't ignore it.
No, let's
Can't
ignore it for like 5 seconds. Because here's the thing.
Let's ignore that you're breathing.
Here's the thing.
What's the
Ignore
point?
that you're breathing air.
No,
Okay.
wait a minute. Look, think about it. Why is it that I'm always seen here on the news? Always here. Like, I'm curious. Like, I always change the channel, and someone's being murdered. I see a man who got...
Isn't that something?
Someone murdered a man, here by
Yep.
cops. There was, I believe, a shooting down here, down this street, and then there was, like, a rape, I believe. Like,
Why are you diverting? That has nothing
No.
to do with
But
what
see-
what I'm talking about.
Again, let me finish.
You're diverting.
No, but take that all into consideration.
Uh-huh.
They never said illegal once.
Because they
Because
don't.
they said American. They
No, they never even said American. Don't tell me they said American.
In the
They never
UK.
say this.
I
They
don't-
never say in the news,
Okay.
American just
They
killed this
didn't say
person.
illegal.
They did
or
not
did not
say
say
No, they
I recognize that there's a lot of lives who've been lost. That is a terrible thing as well. So we're seeing, like, again, this metastasizing lawlessness. And a big part of that in this city is a council that disregards federal law. And not only that, ICE actually came here even stronger. I spoke to residents in this city. There were posts on Facebook about 2 weeks ago saying, "Oh, ICE is here again." They're very ICE. That speaks to the immigration authorities.
ICE is Immigration and Customs Enforcement.
Okay.
Not ISIS, the terrorist.
So,
What?
yeah, not ISIS. ICE. But that's how it's pronounced. So, I recognize those are terrible deaths. Those are terrible crimes that shouldn't be happening.
A life that is lost is always fine at the end of the day.
Absolutely. And what we're speaking to here with the deaths in these families in the Remembrance Project, this is a failure of the federal government to enforce our borders. And these are deaths which could have been very easily preventable. That's why it's a huge difference between Timothy McVeigh, when he was a citizen. These are outrageous acts, but it wasn't a failure of the federal government in a massive scale that led to that.
Wait, the FBI didn't know that somebody was planning something? What about Omar Martin?
Well, first off,
That's another failure. Thank you for bringing that up. And that speaks to the parents who were also immigrants from a radical background.
Murdered in Washington, D.C.
What about?
He was American, right?
what's that?
The man who had, like, you know, what's about?
But again, the issue comes not just to murder, it's to the destruction based on illegal immigration.
You're talking about school-aid murder.
Yeah.
That's a cult, one man deceiving seven. But again, you're distracting from the biggest issue, why we're here.
It's real simple. If those people kill people, they suffer the penalty.
Duh.
Many people would want to be the death penalty. Right. And when they get out, because they're citizens, when they get out, if they are citizens, they're still allowed to stay here. But when they get out, if they're not citizens, boom, you're gone. You are not allowed to stay in this country and commit more crime.
But did you
First off,
actually know America could deport own Americans as well?
if they can, you can go work on it.
What's the point? I don't have a problem with that if they're absolutely destructive.
Well, think about what
Where
America
did you
actually
get
owns.
that
You know what? All the murderers in, if we can deport them, Spain.
That's a great, you have open border. I mean, you said it.
Your house.
Or your house, if that's how you feel about open borders.
Open borders.
And this is the guy who says, IQ of this or that. Why is it that you cannot make a discussion without insulting somebody? That is a fraud.
Do you even know where the name California came from?
Absolutely I do. It was after a mystical land. It was written in a Spanish chronicle. Yeah. Thank you very much. You didn't think I knew that.
American Indians.
Nice try. Chumash, Gabrielino, and those names were based on the missions. Thank you very much.
When it was recognized
At
as
the
a
end of the
country.
day, they
Mexico.
belong to Spain at one point,
Exactly.
right?
No, they didn't. Spain lost it. And the thing is, the American government bought it fair and square. I've had this discussion. Thank you. $40 million, Treaty of Guadalupe, Hidalgo. And they didn't buy it from Spain.
What?
The rest of the United States, the right to take everything else from the Native
No.
Americans.
Well, the same right that Mexico took it from the Spanish.
Yes, you did.
So if you have
And
the
let's
right
talk
to
about
do
what
it,
the
then we
Span-
have the right to do it.
Actually,
And if you are standing on soil that belongs to the Native American Indians, what are you doing here? It's time for you to go to Spain.
And why do you want to go there hundreds of years?
My family goes
back to
back
Europe.
many, many years.
Oh, I was born here. Thank you very much. Why doesn't it count?
Native Americans says that in
I was born here. Thank you.
When you're a criminal,
Just because they say so isn't the case.
My family that goes back all the way to California.
We've heard that argument before, too.
illegal alien, you're a criminal. Did not cross you. Did not
The
cross you.
border
No, did
crossed.
not cross
Wow.
you.
You okay?
You need to go to Spain. Go to Spain. Well, you're welcome.
Actually, you need to come back home. It's a great view.
Exactly. You guys need to go back.
You are.
So, this is the race card all over again.
No, he just said that I need to go back to Spain.
And I just want you to know that this guy got real close. And I got it on record.
Yeah, we're allowed.
Yes, way too loud.
We're gonna
You
go
guys
ahead
agree
and
over here.
step over here so that.
It's pointless continuing to debate with you guys.
He doesn't want to.
It's
of course,
nonsensical.
because He keeps saying